Hi everybody, Daniel again. So we're going to learn a little bit about knots today. Now, the old saying goes, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. And that's what my wife does.
Hey,
Sorry, it's true. Um, that's what most people do because they just don't know proper knots. So a proper knot is supposed to be able to hold two ropes together or a rope to something and hold it there tight without it coming loose. But when you want to take it out, it's easy to take out. That's the idea behind a proper knot. So I'm just going to go over one knot that most people do all the time, which is a granny knot. And a granny knot is actually something that is kind of it's basically a botched version of a square knot. So I'm going to teach you the difference. So a granny knot is left over right, left over right. That is a granny knot. Now, it'll hold, but it likes to slip out like that, and it's hard on the rope. And when it gets really tight, it's really hard to get undone. So the difference is square knot is left over right, right over left. Now see the difference in the beauties, the symmetry of that knot. And when you pull that tight, it does not slip at all. And it is fairly easy to get undone because you can just bend it and get it undone. And you can do the same thing. You just got to make sure that it's the opposite. So you can go right over left and left over right. And you still have a square knot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I was actually told this by a fellow about 10 years ago. Made me realize why my shoelaces were coming undone all my life. Is that the people that taught us how to tie our shoes, and I don't know if it was Sesame Street or if it was my parents or if it was somebody else, but they taught us how to do a granny knot when we're tying our shoes. And I had to retrain myself to tie a square knot because you're tying with bows, but it's the same thing. Left over right, right over left. Anyway, that's our little tip for the day.